Fine. So we'll continue the same SAP screen navigation only. Yes. Okay. Are you there? Another one more hour, we'll continue. Go back to the, yes. So we have to discuss in detail, in depth, one time understanding of SAP screen. Now, actual clarity you will get it. Why SAP designed this way? So, first of all, we have to go for, yes, SAP screen. Yes, SAP, yes, screen consists of first menu bar. Okay, menu bar, that is mandatory. That is without, yes, this all these things are mandatory by default. You will get it. So what exactly this menu? So if you go to, this is your SAP screen, I said, right? So where you have this minimize button, this is minimize button. Then you have this maximize restore button, maximize and restore button, like this middle button, your close button. Because this SAP screens built based on Windows concept only, the front end screens. So I said this is little older screen, ECC screen actually. That's why the right side, yes, this is given, the picture is given like that. Okay. So every screen, each screen is SAP proprietary. That's why bottom level, at the status bar, can you find the SAP logo here? Small logo here. Even you take the screenshot of this, comes along with SAP logo. Because yeah, each, it could be functional, technical basis, and moreover, users, any screen is having this logo, SAP proprietary reserved trademark logo is there. Because they designed it earlier, we used to get the logo at the right top SAP logo, this symbol, ocean symbol. But now they kept at the status bar. Okay, this is the anyone looking at this screen itself, they will understand that this is a SAP screen because of this logo. That's what the, so, and moreover, since it is designed by Microsoft based, so all Microsoft shortcuts we can use it here. Because what is that Microsoft supports? Microsoft Windows is the, what you see is what you get. See, by holding this header title bar, you can move the, but you cannot move by holding here anywhere. Hold here, can move the screen wherever you want it. This feature is from Microsoft only. You can minimize the window, huh? Maximize the window. What is that? Horizontal, horizontal and vertical. You know this one is the double-headed arrow you are getting. Okay, so you can, yes, if you want to go for comparative study left and right, you minimize maximum, you can go to right side corner. So you can diagonally, what a time you can do this way. Okay. So these features are adapted from Microsoft only. Yes, all, yes, okay. Horizontal, vertical, double click, full screen. Then left top restore buttons. Yes, all those things are there from the Microsoft only, right? Coming back to the next, even Microsoft, if you go to this Notepad is for from what? Microsoft. So it supports many menus, but there are 5 menus are there. But what is important, only we can interact with one menu at a time. One menu can be opened at a time. By default, all menus are hide or hidden. You have to click, you can open any menu. Later, you can go with the left side screw navigation, right side navigation. But do remember, only one menu can be active at a time. That means you can perform one. See, you can see cursor is waiting background. That is one activity you can do at a time. There may be many features, but one activity at a time. This is the way we have to understand Microsoft Windows and SAP screen concept, everything. First, let's go for menu bar. Okay, menu bar. So menu bar consists of three types of menus because this is too depth. Only the technical consultants only knows about this. Otherwise, generally, even the functional trainers also they may not aware of. So if you go to the menus are yes, maximum yes, maximum 8 main menus are allowed per SAP screen. That means what? First of all, why this menu concept came? Will come from the beginning because this is from here to here. It is a main screen. I said screen body, right? In the screen body, it is again there is a split screen. Right side logo, right side picture, image. Left side is a tree structure, navigation. So majority we will interact with screen body mostly. But status bar is used to see the status messages, etc. Yeah, right. But whatever the type of kind of operations user can perform, that is given in the form of menus. So this is your what is that menu bar? Menu bar below you can find standard toolbar, then the title bar, then the application toolbar. So these four are must and mandatory for any SAP screen. But in this, some like screen to screen, okay, these options will differ. Yes, these options will differ. Yes, that's what. So, first of all, if anybody asks me, does the screen design first or menus designed first? Is obviously the screen designed first. Screen designed in Screen Painter. After that, menus are designed in Menu Painter. These two are the tools. Screen Painter, Menu Painters are tools I already introduced in ABAP Workbench. Okay, so now first after designing the screen, whatever the possible operations user want to perform, those things are given in the some options are menu, some options are standard toolbar, some are in the given on the application toolbar. Okay, toolbar is given. This is the way you have to understand the SAP script concept. So now in any SAP screen, it could be ABAP basis functional or user screen. Maximum how many menus are allowed? Maximum permitted menus. Maximum is 8. I am giving the SAP standard features. It is maximum 8 main menus are allowed. Among 8, go to the next level. Among 8, always, okay, each SAP screen, each or every SAP screen mm, must consist of system and help menus at rightmost, right side. Okay, that means if you look at here, see, one second. One second. Oh, so menus are there. So there are 6 main menus plus system menu, system menu plus help menu. This is the sequence you have to understand. So if you go to yes, this is your yes. You have to see help, system and help always at the rightmost, right top. Prior to that, here we have 1, 2, 3, 4 only. 4, 5, 6. But you go to any screen. Now you observe. System and help is always at rightmost. Now it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. because I said maximum 8. So system and help before, how many mains are allowed? 6 only allowed. 6 allowed means what? It could be a 6 or 5 or 4 or less also. Okay, it can be maximum 6 plus 2. And moreover, you cannot drag and drop system to middle or help to send middle or left and right. We cannot change it. That's why what is the meaning of that? Every SAP screen must consist of system menu and help menu at the right side. This is the first observations. Okay. Next, why they kept as system and help are by default for everyone also important, because yes, we will go to the first part as a system. So in system, what is possible? You can create a new window, you can create a new GUI window like this, right? So how many windows we can open? 6 windows I said. Yes, you can see this is, how do I know this is at second window is at the bottom. This is A4H. A4H is the instance. You can see the bracket 2. Okay, there is a small notepad. Yes, bracket 2. So if you want to open the one more session, how do we do that? One, you can do the same activity in multiple ways. One way is system menu new window. That is one way. Now we reach to the A4H3 bracket. Otherwise, there is a icon based new GUI window. Through also you can open to, you can reach out to the fourth session. Fourth session. There is a alternative approach is restore button new window, new GUI window. It's a new GUI window. Yes, this is we are at fifth one. Or else no right click, no right click not allowed. Keyboard shortcut called as Control N. Control N through also I can open sixth session. Yes, Control N. So these are all the ways you can open new sessions. Still, and after the almost we reached up to 6. Still, I want to go to the one more window. Yes. So it is allowing me to see still 7 also. It is wondering, right? But actually, there is a restriction up to 6 SAP by default. But these consultants, basis consultant, they extended C7, 8. We will see how many windows maximum it will go. Because I said we can extend also yesterday. There is a one option at this one after HANA. This 6 is extended to some number. We have to check. Check. Yes. I want to see this message. I want to show this message to you. Maximum number of sessions of GUI reached. Maximum GUI sessions are reached. So how many? Earlier 6, now it is 16. So it is going to up to 16. After 16, when you go to the 17th one, you are getting the this error. So you want to see all the opened GUI sessions. Place the cursor here. Yes, this run the yes. This way, see, we are switching from this way. So parallelly, you can do it. Then how to close the sessions? How to close also you have to aware of. One of the way is system close. System menu close GUI window. This is one way. So we are 16 to 15 back. Then otherwise close button. Okay, close directly. So we are Alt plus F4 keyboard shortcut. Alt F4. Now I have to use function Alt F4. No. Close with keyboard shortcut also. Here you have this Alt F4, right? Alt plus F4. This function Yes, it is closing. Okay, yes, it is closing this way. Yeah, I'm able to close without function directly. Alt plus F4. Yes, because some keyboard latest one we have to use function key combination. Yes, we are closing by keyboard also. This way you can close this. Yes, you can close, close, close. We are coming out. Can close like that. So you have to know how to open parallel sessions, how to close the sessions also. So almost we reached up to 4. Then next to 3. Yes, next 2. Then 1. You have to see the count over here, bracket 1. So we are at ABAP editor. So close this. Yes. Even you want to close this also, close window. Yes, this is your final message, log off message. Unsaved data will be lost. Do you want to log off? So log in, log off. Where is the cursor? Cursor is there at the no. No is selected, highlighting red color. No is selected. If you click on yes, you will get logged off. That means you can even log in by using system menu log off also the same. Okay, yes. If you click on yes, yes, this is the end-to-end procedure to log in. I opened 6 to 16. Then once again I am logging in. Log in, log off. Now you are familiar. Yes, this is our daily activity. So be careful while entering the password. We reached again here. So clear? Yes. Because advantage of Microsoft, if you want to perform one activity, multiple ways are given. That means I want to open a new window. You can open by menu by choosing menu through you can open a new window, or else by choosing the standard toolbar icon through you can open a new window, or else keyboard shortcut through you can open Control plus N, can open a new window. See, one activity or else restore button through you can open a new window. One activity can be done by two ways. That is the, but which one you want to follow, that is up to you. Absolutely. Anything is okay. Whatever you feel comfortable. That is the advantage of Microsoft Windows. Same rule applicable to SAP Screen also. Okay, clear? So this is your system menu. So system menu permits what? Can open window, can close window, you can log off also. All these three features are available here. Right. Next, we have to go to the user's profile. So the very important thing everyone must know, aware of is user profile. So who is user? My user is this. My username is yes, ABAP33 is the username. And moreover, actually, here it is. There is a T code, transaction code called as session underscore manager. This also we may forget. I have to write it. I will write it here. So what happens? The transaction code for SCP Easy Access. SCP Easy Access is session underscore manager. Session underscore manager. This T code through you can come out from other to back to easy access. This is the way. Like suppose I am at a web editor, I want to come out. So we can type it slash n session underscore manager. Uh, Okay, session manager so that it will come to easy access. Easy access T code itself is that. Yes, transaction for easy access session underscore manager. Right. Then come back to the next level. Yes, we have system menu user profile. So what is user profile? Because I said users, every user is identified by unique details. That is called user profile. Under profile, you have roles, user authorizations, and all. So as a user, what are all the details are given to me? Yes, this is very, very important. In fact, for basis, but it is also important for us. So system menu, user profile, user data. Okay, system menu, system menu, user profile. Because in the project, all these things are important. User data. Under user data, that is, if you want to go for that, SU3. SU3 is the T code for that. SU3 is the transaction code for that particular screen also. So I will take you, yes, this is your maintain user profile. So you come back, how I opened it, user profile, user data. So it will take you to this. So if you want to achieve it by using a T code also, SU3. SU3 also will take you to the, yes, SU3 is the T code for this transaction code for this particular screen. Here, user profile. User profile have three tabs. Who is the username? User, user changed, modified date and time, timestamp, user status. All those details. User want to change password. This is the pencil, change password. Right. Then again, maintain. When we say maintain, you can do the changes over here. Address tab, default tab, parameters tab. Under address tab, what is there? Okay, yes, there are three tabs. One tab you can is active always. So address tab. Under address tab, there is a person details. Person details means title. Mr., Miss, Mrs. Only two things are there. Okay, username, first name, but last name, middle name is missing. Only last name, first name is given. Academic title, language, which language you want to log in by default. So these are all the. This is little older ECC system. Actually, in fact, it is S4 HANA system only, but little older one, I guess. Okay, so it is given to us because there was a server issue at the that level. Tomorrow or day after, we'll get one more other server, new server, latest one. So only we are using this. This is your person details. Work center is nothing but where this user is working, which department, which function, which room number, which extension, which building block, which floor, which level. This is your address work center details. Okay, your department, your working way say details. Communication details. How we want to communicate to this user. Telephone number, mobile number, okay, extension numbers, fax number, email address, etc. So that is then again, okay, so this is about your users details. So users, but under user profile, under address tab, you will get your personal details, work center detail, communication detail. That's it. You remember it. Go to the defaults are most important because start menu. Start menu is nothing but you have so many start menus in this F4. So we can keep the start menu like this. What is the start menu concept is, suppose here the start menu, SAP menu is there. We can switch from SAP menu to user menu. This is your user menu. Yes, you can toggle between. See, user menu of SAP 33. Why this user menu point of view, Fiori Launchpad, all those things are given. You can switch to SAP menu to user menu. But when there is a user menu, which menus we want to give it to the users by default that is controlled under this particular start menu. That is, you can control it. Log on language is English by default. But SAP supported 44 languages, I said. In this F4 through, you can find it all SAP supported HI, Hindi. HE Hebrew, F for French, like that. EN for English, DE for German. Okay. So all mostly international languages. Okay, some region languages. Okay, these many languages SAP supports as on today. But the description is given detailed right side, left side is only two letters, capital letters. Two letters only we have to use it. That is about, so by default log on language is this. So then go to the decimal notation. Decimals in the global, in the world, three types of decimals are given here. Some countries then, okay, some they use 1.234.567 comma 89. Some uses 1 comma 234.567 dot 89. Some uses 1 space 234.567 comma 89. Mostly we are from Indians, we follow this middle option. 1 comma 234 comma 567 dot 89. This should be the recommended decimal format, decimal notation format. You can change it user to user how you want it. You are from which country, which region, which notation they are using. Accordingly, we will use these things. Generally, how which format we use it. Suppose you want to write 10,000. 10,000 dot 00 we will write it. Or else in India we write like this. This is one way. Or else we'll write this way. 10,000. Yes, this is another style of approach. These are all the different representations we write it. But this is okay. General approach. But we cannot, RS and all we cannot write. SAP supports INR, Indian rupees. So this decimals, 10,000 you want to write it, because usually we go with the separation part, hundreds, thousands, 10,000, 100,000, like that. The comma separator we follow here. The comma separator we will follow here, and this is the dot followed by decimals. So sometimes some people use comma over here. Okay, that is country to country it differs. We follow our own. Date format supported by SAP. These many date formats supported, because here it is by default dd.mm.yyyy is the date format is configured in this system. For my user, these are all the defaults. But Gregorian date, this Gregorian date also have separated with slash, separated with dash, year month date or month date year, or date month year, say different things. Okay, these are all the Islamic date, Japanese date. This is entire worldwide knowledge is available here. In the globe, there are only three types of date formats: Gregorian date, Japanese date, Islamic date. So, but default SAP recommends to go for DDMMYY format with the dot as a separator. Time formats, 12-hour format, 24-hour format. To go to that, yes, example is the hours, minutes, seconds. Okay, we go with this first format. Some 12-hour you go with AM, PM, you have tried. AM, PM, capital PM or small PM. Okay, you have to go, these are all the different types of formats. Okay, all these are all under defaults, which user. And there is a printer also can be configured, default printer, you can give it for the user specific. Print immediately and all. So which time zones? Time zones are most important. Which time zone SAP supported time zones, you can check it out here. See, too many time zones are given here. 459 entries are given available here. Okay, so yes, these many time zones are EST time zone, CST time zone, Central Europe. Yes, okay, these are all the different time zones. Daylight saving, because yes. So mostly it is Central Europe, CET. We go with CET by default. SAP by default installation comes with CET time zone here. Yes. You want to configure? Yes, you can go with other time zones also. Okay, this is all about your default, and parameters tab is related with the technical will come at a programming point of view. So among that, what is important in the user profile? Under user profiles, user profiles. So address tab holds the name slash work center slash your floor details, all those details, address details, email address, telephonic address, contact details. But defaults tab is important. Defaults tab holds default logon language. That is, it is one-time settings. If you want to change, you can change it. Default, mm, you user specific default settings. I'm telling you. Default time zone, mm, default date and time formats. One time you can fix it at the user specific. Why user specific? Because if you consider a large size company, users are not belongs to their country. Okay, even decimal notations also. Okay, default decimal notation. Notation means representation. How the decimals are, you are going to represent. Yes, all those things. So when users are from different countries and different time zones, these things comes into picture. Which language, which time zone, which date format, which time format, which decimal format they want to use it. That means this differs from user to user, country to country. This is the global knowledge you have to understand in SAP. Okay, yes. After logging into SAP today, you can go and check. If I did some changes, you can save it, otherwise come out. This is your user profile. Very, very important. Every time we'll go and check. Everyone, consultants and users can verify here. Then go to the next step is called as services. Services are common services required for user and consultants are given here. Report is a common service. Quick view is there. Quick view. Report can be viewed quickly here. One type of this is technically I will introduce. Output control, table maintenance, SM30, table maintenance, batch input, BDC sessions and all. And fast entry recorder is related to ABAP HR related. In HR HCM, we go with fast entry. Okay, then batch input, direct input techniques are used here. Jobs, jobs means background jobs. You want to define a job, you want to see the job overview, job result. So queue. So these services are common services required for users and consultants are given in the services menu. Go to utilities. The utilities are more into technical. Debug screen, debug web, debug system. Debugging, performance trace, context trace, runtime analysis. These are all actually the pure useful. These utilities are useful for ABAP mainly. ABAP basis. Okay, these are all special utilities. Then next, my objects are nothing but user specific objects and object history. You can see it. Spool request is nothing but user specific spool requests, print request, output request, user specific own jobs, background jobs. Short message. Short message is used for which purpose? If user want to send or receive data, receive mails, you have this. You can create a mail, hi dear so and so, etc. Can send mail, receive mail. This is mailing concept within SAP. You can send it to the receiver, can go to the receiver name, log on user, or you can send a CC express data, CC, BCC, carbon copy. BCC means blind carbon copy. So you have multiple users, you can copy it. Some are in 2, some are in CC, some are in BCC. You can check this checkbox relevant, can send the title of the mail, hi dear so and so, etc. Within SAP, you can send mail. This is a kind of workflow concept. Okay, even not only send mail, you can send attachment also. Yes, attachment also. This is your communication between user to user. That is purpose. Short message is used. Log off is already explained. Log off is used to close SAP system. What is missing and pending? So, because I may not type notes for everything, you have to listen and make a notes later. Out of this, because whatever most important, definitely I'll write it. System and why I am explaining very closely because system and help menus are daily we are using. So you have to have complete knowledge on each icon, each menu, main menu, sub menu, and all. So status. When you go to the status system, status is very, 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 very important. Status. Yes, this status opens a dialog box. System menu status opens a dialog box. Okay, in this dialog box, you will find 4 sections: usage data, SAP data, SAP system data, host data, database data. In fact, not only five types of data is available here. This is very important. So I will explain to you. First, this is again you have to understand this screen by architecture dimension. In architecture, what happened? First presentation, then application server, presentation server, application server. Then what next? Then the SAP system, then host means operating system, then DB and hardware. Yes, DB and hardware. So bottom up approach, top down approach. So you have to understand this way. We come from the top. So first of all, usage data. Usage data means current user login data. Which client user login, which user, which language. Password is missing here. These are all current user login credentials, set of credentials. Next, any failure attempts are there, it will record. Failure attempt 1, failure attempt 2, or failure attempts also, the recording, it will show it to you. Next, previous logon. Previous logon as well as uh, current logon and system time. So if you look at here, what is the difference? Here is okay. This is something wrongly configured. Actually, today's date is 15. Huh? Today's date is 15. Very good. So correct only. But the current system is showing it is 14. So 1411. This is something okay wrongly configured OS level. Okay. So if you go to this is your last login date and time. Okay, date and time. Then the logon means currently login date. Okay, here system time. So actually what is this time is all about means the last login date and time and currently login date and time is captured. Here actually we can see okay this is your usage data. Okay, fine. Coming to the SAP data. If you observe it here under SAP data is subclassified as repository data and system data. These two are okay under one section. What is repository? You are aware of that. Under repository, you will find the T code, current screen number, screen, current menus GUI status. So I said GUI status as well as this program name. That is screen painter, screen number, and the screen behind the program. Menu painter, menus, and the program name. These are all coming from repository. So the repository details are available here, which differs from screen to screen. And the next SAP system data. SAP system data is pure technical. Yes. If you look at here, these are all the things installed over here. So if you go to SAP Basis 758 release, SAP ABAP 751 release. Yes, these are all UI5 758. So SAP HCM, these are all installed under this. Okay, yes, which component, which release is installed, you will find over here. Even which, what is that, service pack level, or else next support packages also. So this is completely information useful for basis consultant. Go to the products. So in this server, what are the products installed? ABAP Platform 2023, SAP Fiori 2023, Fiori 2023, SAP HANA 2020. This way, you will find on-premise S4 HANA on-premise 2023. Okay, so you will find everything here. Release, because I told you 2023 release is this. Okay, latest one, 2023 release, because we are at a 25. 2 years back released product only this. Okay, all installed products you can, and which versions you want to compare it, can make use of this icon. And installation number, this is completely at a basis level, unique installation number. License expiry date, generally they will keep it as maximum number as is, this is a, from it works on this particular date, after that it will expire. Whether you are following Unicode or not, that is the details over here. So this, all these details are related to SAP data. SAP data. So presentation and application details are middle layer is over. Then look at the data underlying. Underlying means backend. Backend SAP is running on Linux. Linux, this is the server name, NR, S4 HANA, etc. And this is the machine type, hardware environment, platform ID. Okay. So this is host details. Whenever we said host, host is a combination of OS plus operator, OS plus hardware. That is called as a host. Then DB database. So HDB is nothing but HANA database. HANA databases also have 1.0, 2.0. The name is this, host name is this. Okay, schema is this, username is this. This is SAP HANA DB. So if you want to go to further steps, you have other kernel information. You will find the further more details are kernel details, database details, IP address and all. System information, IP address, which SAP versions are using, which operating systems, which operating system release. So complete depth details are available over here. So that's why system status is most important. Suppose I will go to ABAP editor. ABAP editor system status. Yes, what exactly the difference? Easy access versus ABAP editor. See, the usage details remain same. Okay, OS details, database details remain same. Only the repository details only differs, because the T code and the screen and menus, these things only differs. Okay, differs from screen to screen, remaining and all, because we are using the common things. So that's about your overall system status. Very, very important details. Okay, right. So among that, in system menu, Okay, system menu. Mm. One is user profile is important. That's why I explained in detail. Next is status. The status provides the current screen status. Current screen means which T code you are currently working with that. Accordingly, it provides what? Usage data. Usage data is holding the front end data mostly when you logged in and all. Front end data. Then SAP data. Under SAP data, you have what is that? Repository data plus SAP data. Just this is applicable to the application layer plus repository details, underlying repository details. Right. If you go to that below, we have host data. Host data holds what? Holds operating system plus the hardware details available. If you go to the last one is database, which database you are working. So database data, because I explained, uh, okay, host database name also, you will find which database it is, all those details. So at any SAP screen, you will find the entire details. You have to understand presentation, application, database, and the backend is running on which operating system, which database, which hardware environment, everything you will find in one screen itself. That's what the design, because this is important for users also, consultants also sometimes. That's about your overall system is completed. Remaining services, utilities, we will come to the topic to topic. I'll introduce in the respective topics because daily we will work on that. Then go to the help menu. Help menu, it provides different types of help, because when you work with SAP screen, user or consultant required help also. So this is your help menu. Help menu provides, okay, like what next? Different types of help, okay, provides help to help options to user or consultants, because while working with SAP, user required help, consultant required help. If you go to help menu, product assistant, I think that is taking you to SAP S4 HANA product details. See, I started from SAP screen. The control transfers, that is, it's automatically control navigated branches to where? Yes, this is your help.sap.com product details, on premise product details. You can check it out. Product assistance, help portal. Help portal will take you to help.sap.com. Which topic which you want to go for that? Okay, yes, all topics you can navigate it here. Okay, this is one of the next. It's helpful to user. Support portal. Support portal will take you to support.sap.com. Support portals. Okay, support activities. You will branch from SAP to, it comes to here. That is just like a service.sap.com. It is support.sap. Create support message, but generally that is not allowed here. It is, go to settings. So help menu also we have F1 help settings and as well as F4 help settings. Okay, F1 and F4 help settings are also available here. All these things are too advanced. I will come back when we go for ALV report, how the screen you want to display, What is the maximum number of list, hit list, system defaults? Slowly, because we have to discuss in depth on F1 help and F4 help. At that time, we will come back and discuss because many things you may not catch at the initial level. So, okay, what do you understand with this? Help menu provides, it will take you to the help library also, support, yes, particularly, yes, here it will take you to the help portal slash support portal. These two are important for the user or consultant. If you want any help, you can go to help.sap or else support.sap too. That's why common help required for all the things are given in the help menu. So with that, what happened? System menu, help menu is completed. Then if you go back to the previous things, these other menus, menu, edit, favorites, extras. So here, this is called as a main menu. Main menu, sometimes we have sub menu. This is sub menu. Sub menus may have, this is sub menu. Sub menus may have another sub menus. That means SAP supports three layers, three levels. So we call it as main menu is system. My objects is, sorry, utility is submenu. Then runtime analysis is next level submenu. So three level submenus are supported. That's what. So in the main menu concept is there may be 8 main menus, but user can interact with one menu at a time. You can invoke these menus by using one underline letters are there available here. If you look at unique letter is underlined M, E, F, A, Y, H. Okay, menus can be invoked by using hotkey. Yes, menus can be invoked. Invoke means opened using hotkey. Hotkey is nothing but with alt combination. To alt key combination. So you can use it. Alt plus that particular underline letter that is called as a alt plus underline letter. Use that. It is called as hotkey in Windows. Similarly, suppose I am into Notepad, right? I want to open file menu. Unique letter is underlined here. So I go with Alt F. Yes, this is opened. After that, I can navigate right and left. I want to open view menu. Alt plus view. This is the way we can. Same rule applicable to SAP screen also. So I want to go for system menu. I want to open it. Alt with Y. System menu opened. Okay. Otherwise, Alt plus F. Correct. Then if you scroll down, even submenus are also one unique letter is underlined. This is one set. So this way you can work with that. Menus, main menus. There are a lot of depth is there. You have the keyboard shortcuts are also. Keyboard shortcuts are given with direct function keys or control combination or shift combination or control shift combination. But it's not with alt combination. Okay. So we will discuss in depth going forward. Because why alt is not given? Alt is used for first invoking this main menu. After that, your control combination or shift combination, you will get it. So many lot of detailed information we will discuss in the menu painter topic. This is the initial level. This much information is enough for you because not more than that. Okay. So then going forward, what next? So with that, menu bar is over. Then we have to go to the second level is called a standard toolbar. So standard toolbar. Okay, what next? So as the name suggests, standard toolbar, and moreover, this is one simple statement. Menus differs from screen to screen. Whatever the possible operation on the current screen, it differs because uh, this menus for easy access. If I go to ABAP editor, see program menu, edit menu, go to menu, utilities, environment menu. This main menu, sub menu, options, everything differs. So that means whatever the possible operations on the current screen, that is given in the form of a menus only. Okay, this is about your menus. Then toolbar. This is called a standard toolbar. The name itself is standard toolbar consists of fixed standard tools for each SAP screen. That means it won't differs. Yes, only some um, some icons are enabled or disabled. Okay, based on screen. That means screen activity. Based on screen activity. This is about your overall icons. So what is the meaning of that? You go to here. Yes, this is your standard toolbar. Standard toolbar is having fixed options. I said fixed options means icons actually. This is a layout option. Help. This is your generate shortcuts GUI window. Last page, previous page, next page, navigation options. These find options, hint options. Yes. So if you look at here, these options remain same. These icons remain same. But if you go to ABAP editor, yes, this is same. Icons are not added or not removed, but only some icons are enabled, some icons are disabled. Okay. See, earlier in easy access, back, exit, cancel was grayed out. But here, save is grayed out, but these options are here it is, these three are enabled, these four are disabled. Why? Why this is this design? Because on the current screen, you don't require last page, first page navigation. But in easy access, you require this last page, first page navigation. See, if you go to save button is not required, easy access also, ABAP editor also, initial screen it's not required. Here only exit button is there, but cancel and the back is disabled. So that's what some option enabled, some options are disabled based on the current screen. See here find next. If you go back here find next. Both are enabled here. Okay, got it? This is the way we have some options enabled, some options are disabled this way. So we have to discuss much more, but options remains fixed. Okay. So we have to go in detail of each and everything. We will discuss this advanced level navigation in the next session. Okay, in the tomorrow session. Okay, thank you. The session. Thanks.